When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. And he's not going to take the touchback. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Baylor's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point, and I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged out of the air. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have 1st and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision-making. This drive has been surgical for this.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. And the Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense going all in to stop the run. Here we go. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And here comes the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a rough showing last week, and it all started with the quarterback, Jesse.
Yeah, he looked lost in that last game out. I thought the defense did a really good job of confusing him, mixing up their looks and their pressure. So no different today. The defense obviously watched the film, and they're going to come out and they're going to try to do the exact same thing and get this guy rattled. So this quarterback, he has to know what to expect early in this one, David.
If I'm his offensive coordinator, I want to get started off on the right foot. Get the ground game going. Make it easy, because last week was such a disaster. We want to turn the page. We need some confidence. We need some good mojo. First drive, we need something good to happen early so we can forget about that last week. They'll
snap it on 1st down from the 35. send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Here's a heat. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Wide open downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Grabbed over the middle. It's Parker. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down.
Love the 3rd down call. Throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he...
Wide open spaces. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Baylor! Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Hills. They've built a quick double dip. Rips it inside the 15. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback.
Touchdown Bears! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Coleman. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. So after the first down run, here's second down. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And the Bearcats will call on their punt team.
Number 18, on to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. One final play before the end of the quarter. To the air, it's Hills. Hauls it in. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game. Right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
He's got his man.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Class. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the tailback. Finds some fresh air. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. The Bearcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on 1st down. Here comes the heat. On the move and looking deep. Touchdown, Bearcats! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll try to take it back. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. Wait just a second. There is a flag on the play. If this is on the defense, it could be a 1st down. This could turn out to be a huge penalty. Thought they were going to have to settle for 3, and now the offense back on the field with a chance for more. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Cincinnati! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
17, Cincinnati, 14.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. To the air, it's Hills. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Got room on the return. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
17.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the 1st half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Back to throw, it's Hills. Rushes on him. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
This quarterback is really struggling in this game with decisions and also accuracy. He's already been picked off multiple times, and that time that was a bad underthrow. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
This time he's got it. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Fires to the tight end. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
brings up.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Pulls it in. It's Smith. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Man, I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Back to throw, it's Hills. Scrambling away. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. At the 35, he's open. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Pocket breaking down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Bears are on the move. Oh, they're after him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Smith. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the right. Running through contact. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Bearcats with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Madison. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Going for it all. Touchdown, Bearcats! And that one will put them up here in the second half. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for him. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab for a big play. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Madison. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Bearcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground and try to pick up the first. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Now, 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the ground. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Hills. Gets it to him on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got his man, makes the grab. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. RPO complete to open the drive. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll move the tight end. Pressure coming. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hills. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out.
Intentional grounding.
So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Bears will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. The give to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He'll field the punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Man, these read options are so hard to diagnose, just like right there. He picks up a little chunky yards, not a big chunk, but it's so easy when you run the read options.
Why is that? Why is it easy?
Because if you want to play fast to the football, well, then fine, I'm going to pull the ball right now and use your aggressiveness against you. But if you want to sit back, then fine, I'm going to give the ball right now and get a little chunk of yards.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Looking to pass. It's Hills. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Grab behind the line. It's Madison. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Bearcats are in the red zone. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's on target and complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 5 over Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Hills. Finds his big tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
He wants to throw it again. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your 2nd and 3rd read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Here's the pressure. The throw. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. On the run, it's Coleman. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. Putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Back to pass, it's Hills. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And the offense chooses to be aggressive and go down the field to try to make the big play. Listen, that's a good thing. It's good to be aggressive. But now you got to live with it a little bit here on 3rd down, because now it's 3rd and long after 2 incompletions. And the defense, they know you're going to pass the football, so you got to have an answer.
There he goes. Gets it to the... Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Buys a little time. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air, it's Hills. Finds his man in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. Bring in the heat. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Quarterback's just going to take